Hi everybody, welcome back to Sky Factory for episode 20 with me, Sid, and last episode we made this little majestic setup behind me. There's a few additions that happened since. If we look over here, I've also created these. Then we now have 6 crafting units, just 1k, nothing fancy. And I have started moving over our storage. So that is over here. If we look in here, you should see that we've got quite a bit of stuff already. All of this is... and I've started moving the molecular construction chamber. All of this is hooked in using ME storage buses to the rear here, and once now we've done that, we can. I left that open just so I could show you what I'd done, because I'm that kind person. And I've moved this. So the idea is, I think if we can get these to go up to the ceiling, that'll give us 4 chambers with 4 things each. What I don't know is if the power will transmit through the max, so we'll find out. It may be 3 thingies with 1 power going in the side there. I don't know yet. That will be a thing we find out. I've also got some stuff going on here which we're going to play with later, because at the moment there is a, well, it's taken apart. I've changed this around. We've got windows here and here. We've got plenty of space over here. We've got this space here, which we're going to do something with today. And let us head over to the temp home. I've also got a storage link because I was bouncing backwards and forwards. I probably used about 2 levels of experience. Well, quite a lot of levels of experience, to be fair. So this is all stuff out of there. Still in here, I have run a whole load of iron because I was running dangerously low of it, and I actually do need to turn you off temporarily so I can make sure. I need to do 5 ingots worth. Otherwise I'm just going to lose quantity there. Yeah, it's not the end of the world. You whack some more iron in and we're good, but if it's an exact number of blocks, then that system works a lot better in my personal experience. So that's where we are at the moment. Obviously all of this is disconnected, so all of these are just going into the respective chests at the moment. They're probably full by now, to be fair. And I got around the pink slime problem by using pink slime seeds, which were fairly cheap. I did have 2, but there is loss. They're not perfect. But the pink slime seeds are pink dye, seeds and slime, and that got us the pink slime that we needed to make the black hole controllers. That's that stuff there. We've got plenty of this stuff going on here still. That's there. So yeah, I've got a little bit of progress done. However, now I'm hoping that I should have, yes, I have got fluix crystals there. So, of course, I haven't got half the stuff I need over here now. This is the problem of having a distributed storage system, of course, is that we end up like this. Now, I could, for example, take that and just pop it down into the system along with a whole bunch of this. That would work, I suppose. Let me just put a little bit of that away. So, what I want to do is, first things first, it was pointed out to me that we do have Applied Energistics 2, AE2 stuff in this pack, which has the Advanced Inscriber. Now, I'm definitely going to use this for, well, I could use it for that. I actually don't need to use it for this. I could, when I'm thinking about this. Let me just, because the other 4 are already set up and working fine, I don't need to worry about those. All we need to do here is have... Yeah, I don't think we may get away without the Advanced Inscriber. However, the other one I wanted to play with is the Crystal Growth Chamber, which we can use, and that uses quite a bit of iron. Some of these, quartz glass, all sorts of good stuff. So we are definitely going to need to take some of you. I'm just trying to see what we've got that I need. I could do with actually cooking up some more glass as well, so let me just chuck those in there temporarily. Blah blah blah. We'll take the more fluix crystals. We definitely want a chest, or yeah, just one chest, don't we? Have I got any chests? Yeah, of course I have. That's a trap chest. Take a chest, and we're going to want 2 chests because we're going to need a hopper unless I have one. I'm probably staring at one right now, and in fact I happen to know where there is a hopper. There's one in there. There you go, sorted. Perfect. I did make all the black hole units as well, but I've kind of realised that I'm probably a little bit ahead of myself, because I didn't really need all of those. Oh, and I've used chisels and bits to hide some lights. So, yeah, we're definitely going to need to make a hopper, which we can do. Well, we will be able to once we've got some iron. And we're going to get a hopper. There we go. And let's do that. Idiot. I didn't need a hopper. I needed, oh god. Didn't I get, oh, I don't know what else was going on. Oh yeah, that's right. Let's put that back. I did know. I'm losing. I am losing the plot, I'll tell you. Anyway, we need iron, that, and fluix blocks. I haven't got enough crafting benches over here, have I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. To make those. Iron cable we've got. So, oh, hang on. 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will just make making this stuff a lot cheaper, because we don't need to faff around with the mechanism stuff. And then we need iron and quartz glass. Okay. I need to find my quartz. I'm hoping it's around here somewhere. There's some quartz. We're definitely going to want a wee bit of this iron. We'll do that. Oh, we got a zombie pigman in the house. It's just the quartz side of things, isn't it then? I mean, the quartz glass side of things, I should say. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. 1, 2, 3. That should be more than enough. What can we get rid of temporarily? That can go on the floor. We'll pick that up in a moment. Quartz glass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One in there, and then we should be good to make those, and those should go together to make that. Excellent. Perfect, perfect, wonderful. Right, what else do I need? There's something else I was, oh, a couple of things I was thinking of. One was Ender technology, and so we want an Ender pouch and an Ender chest. And the chest is going to be obsidian wool, blah blah blah, and the pouch is stuff. Let me pull that together and I shall be right back with you. Alright, we've got everything I want here. So we're going to take the U and U out. These have got acceleration cards, that's fine, that's exactly what we want. We're going to use this back wall here, and I need some cyan terracotta, preferably a bit more than that I think, but I'm running a bit low of cyan terracotta here, so what we'll do for the time being is we will just back wall this like that, and then this will come down here, and cables that will come all the way round here, and if I just put a bit of terracotta there temporarily, and we'll just pop down here, take our import bus, pop that there, and we can hook you in like that, and like a suit, and that can go there. That's all good. This will have those 4 acceleration cards, and we will place you on here, and we are going to dye you to purple, 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 strangely enough, and then we're going to link that to it. So this is our main Ender pouch. This is our ability to put things straight back into this system without any having to faff around. Excellent. We're then going to want to get this thing going, and this is where it gets a bit fun. I might actually take you over one, I think, thinking about it. Oh well. Reasoning will become clear in a moment, but it's partially because I want to. Yeah, that's good enough reason, I find. Don't you think? It's good a reason? Because I want to. It's good enough for me. Those 4 acceleration cards go in there. That can come down here, there, and there. And we'll pop you like so. And then we can pop the crystal growth chamber here. Now I think this will work off of, oh, I should have. Yes, it will. Excellent. The question is, oh, it's sleeping. It's got nothing. It doesn't use power all the time. That's a nice thing to know. So we got that set up for the time being. And then what I need is I need you there. So we need to be an export, in fact an export bus I should say. Export. ME export bus, which should be that. Well, I don't know whether I've got any cores or pistons. I know I've not probably almost certainly not got the pistons here. So let's just jump back over. I'm going to need 2 exports. Yeah, 2 exports for starters, which means I definitely need to be faffing around with these cores, which I may or may not have. This, I say, this is going to be a hell for a little while we just get used to the while we get all of this integrated and all of these back integrated. But I was fairly certain I had 1 core more than I needed. Not in there. Let's use the thing that I frequently turn on by accident. There we go, a formation core. Handy little feature that if you when you remember you've got it. However, that's not going to help me because I need 2 of those, which is basically fluix dust, crystallized mineral chunks, and a logic processor. So we might as well have a look in here. Have I got any fluix dust? Alright, so I've got 2 export buses, and we're going to need some redstone, and we are going to need some a silicon processor. Now there is, I believe, a crafting card somewhere if I can find it. There. So if we were to make a basic card which needs a calculation processor, so let's go and get those. Have I not got any of those? Okay, craft me one please, thank you. Be here in a second. And we're going to need a little bit more silicon, a little bit more redstone. At the moment this is all completely me manual still, but that's fine. Redstone. Oops. And we go up there and we go plob, plob, plob. Right, so what we're going to have is we're going to have our, just let me use this, so this is a temporary thing. That's our inscriber for the sake of argument, and here is our export tool there, and there is an export behind it here. Now that is going to export redstone, and the one at the bottom is going to export the silicon, and they can all go away. And then we need to use crafting card needs a basic card which requires all of that. We're missing gold, damn you. We'll get there eventually. Temp home, grab a bit of gold, stick it in the system. Ultimately we're going to have all of this will be nicely, all of this will be here. It'll be reasonably automated. I don't know how how automated we'll get it, but it will be reasonably automated, and that is, you know, the main thing. Oops, get over here, stick a bit of that on there, make me 2 of those, and then I need to make a crafting card. which is going to require me to make a crafting bench. There we go. Just, oh good God, just make me a crafting bench, please, and then we can have a crafting card. Thank you very much. We can have nice things. So that will automatically craft one of these when if it hasn't got one of those, and put it into the slot at the bottom of the inscriber. That will automatically put a piece of, in fact we just need to come down here a wee bit, don't we? Let me just get this hooked in. Might as well do it while we're at it. So that will go to there and to there. That will all go back like so. That and that can also be covered in. Maybe actually that one as well for now. Now obviously again that's not the right tool, but we still have things to build, so let's just continue on here. So I've got you doing that, you're doing that, then we just need a interface, which of course requires all of the stuff. So we need a destruction core, which requires a circuit, hence why that's still there. Okay, let me get the interface done. We've seen those before, and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I have taken this lot. That will go in there just to seal that off. We can now take you, and we can pop you over here, and that should get everything in ready. So the only thing missing is then the patterns to go make me a whatever it is processor, and that is going to be, let me clear those. Let me just get the processor. Can we make me one of those, please? Because I'm going to need it. I know I've got the stuff anyway, so that's not a problem. And so I'm going to need one of them, I'm going to need one of those, and I'm going to need one of those, and we're going to have a processing pattern. That is going to go and combine over there. We'd still need to actually, oh, you still need power as well, that's interesting. Okay, like this then, perhaps. Where did... There we go. Why did I take that out? Oh, that's right. We'll bring power around this side. There we go. And we can obviously pop those back. And that's done now. There's no output at the moment, so we need an input bus, but we'll deal with that one in a moment. We'll go over here and we'll say that is going to create that. And the only downside, well, this actually shouldn't. The only downside will be, I don't think there is a major downside actually to this setup. Clear. So we take that, and then we come over here, and we pop that in. We probably need to get the system crafting redstone dust automatically, because otherwise it's just not going to do it. But other than that, this should work fine. We can clear that one, and we can make you into a processor. Oh, hello, come here, thank you, and make one of them, and that will give us all 3 of the chips that we need, which is excellent. As I say, the only thing we need now is an import and maybe an export crafting thing for this one behind here, if I can just get to it. I can always take that power out, that's not a problem. And maybe some acceleration cards for that, just to make it faster. But almost there. Cool. And obviously I don't even need to faff around with the interface anymore. I can, oh, I do want to do one thing, because I know I'll do this. I don't want you to import. How do I blacklist? It's been a while. Let me think. Right, I need to make something, I'm sure, for that. Let me have a look at the cards. Blacklist. I want to do a black list. No, filter. Filter. Maybe not. There's all sorts of interesting things, by the way, I've been finding out about deep mob learning. So that's going to be entertaining at some point. Let me just have a look. I'll be back in a sec. And voila, we have the importer. Now, there is one other thing I would like to try and make. And I want to try and figure out how I can link this to this. Now, it won't link to the cables. It won't link to the terminals. There isn't a controller anymore. Won't link to that. It will link to that, but all it sees in there is the actual drives, not the contents of the drives, which is an issue. Obviously, that's an interface no good to me whatsoever. What I need, I think, is a storage bus. Possibly. It's entirely possible we don't need a storage bus, but you know, we'll have a go. So that is missing almost everything we need. So we do need to go back and pick that glass up and all of the other stuff that we've got. No, back and storage. So we've got that. We need to make the cores, don't we? So for that I'm going to need 2 logic processors. Let me craft another one, please. Next and start. That should do its thing. Yeah, we'll definitely get the speed cards into that. And then we need the cores. So we need to make an annihilation core. And we need to make a one of the. I'm going to get these set so we don't need to. These are all recipeed in as well, because at the moment we're obviously making these manually. So then we need an interface. Interface becomes from that. That can go away. And then I need to make a storage bus. And that is going to be, require 2 of those. I'm going to need to make some. Yeah, okay, back in a moment. Okay, so if this works, and I will be amazed if it does, all the way around, we'll pop that down there just as a block for the time being, and we shall place you there like so. If this works, it doesn't. Okay. That, I think, is the end of my plan to try and link connectables, potential empty slots. There's nothing there, and I don't think that can see anything in that network. That's a shame. I was hoping that I was going to be able to use that, but oh well. You learn, don't you? You live and you learn. So that lot can all go away. We got you, we got you, we got you. Molecular assembly chamber work, I think now. I should actually, that's a thought. Yeah. Let me just go and grab something. Be back in a second. Alright, we're going for another molecular assembly chamber. For that, we're going to need some quartz glass, and we are going to need a crafting table. And we got the formation core, so that's good. This will answer my question: does the power flow? It does. Excellent, excellent. So I need 2 more. However, we are going to get a bit smarter about this. So if I want to make the cores, not the vors, the cores. I've got that, that's all crafted. Fluix dust, these things we haven't got automated yet, but that's fine. We're going to put that into there. It's not processing, it's a that. Make me those. And then I want, that was the annihilation formation. Make me that, and they can come over here and go bang bang. Excellent. And then we can come over to here, and if I want a Mac, then I know I need 2 more of those. So basically I'm going to make the cores, and I'm going to ask it to make me 2 of those. Start. And I want you to make me 2 of those. Start. And that should do its things, which then should give me the molecular chamber. We've got the formations for definite. We definitely need to get those. 1, 2, and 2. 1. Need some more quartz glass. Again, that's another one we probably want to program in. So let us do that now. If I can find it. I could have typed it. I know I could have gone in for just typing in quartz glass, but where's the fun in that? Where is the quartz glass? I mean that. Interesting. Okay. That. So again, pop you in there, and we're going to grab that, pop it there. We'll get another one. I don't think we need to worry about automating the production of these because we shouldn't need that many. So they're in, and then what we do is on here we're going to go and pop you like so. I need a cable, and we'll hook you up there. And then what we'll actually do is we'll take that out of there and we'll pop that one in there. I need more ME interfaces now, don't I? Okay. Interfaces are as thus. So if we then come over here and say I would like you to make me that as a pattern and pop that in there, then we should be able to make 2 more interfaces is what I'm after, just for the time being. Oh, we really do need a crafting processor as well, don't we? Things are happening. It's making circuits. Bump bump. Interface. Is that it? Have we got both of them? Possibly. We have. Those 2 go in like so, and then we'll hook these 2 up as well around that side, and what we'll do is we'll actually split these up into their respective interface. So in theory we've got 4 Macs. Each one of those can have 9 recipes, so that's 36 recipes on that side. We can then have 36 on this side, 36 on this side, and 36 on that side. That should be enough for whatever we want, I think. So that brings us to the next bit, which is we need storage. So we need to teach it how to make cells, don't we? Memory. Storage. Now I'm wondering, do I go 4? I think we'll have some 1s and some 4s. Let's have a look then. So we need to teach you how to make that. And we need to teach you. What did I just teach it? 1K cell. Okay. You know when you go, what did I just actually teach that damn thing? Because I can't remember. We probably need to teach it how to make that. And we almost certainly need to teach it how to do... I don't want that, I want that. Okay, make me a 1K storage thing then. Bang, go in there and there. Hang on, I've already got that, damn it. Get the pattern back and let's go and make me a 1K. Just make 1 for now. This will be a lot easier when everything's in the system, and then we can start hooking machines up in the next floor. So we've got that. So now we should be able to come over here and say, make me a 1K cell. Thank you. And then that can go in there. I would like to also know how to make a 4K cell, which is that. So we need to know how to make, knows how to make all of those. So that's a 4K, and then the 4K storage goes in there. Well, maybe the 4K goes in there. Let's have a look. That goes in. Make me a 4K. 4K, craft me that, please. Start. Got everything good. Just wait for that to craft. Should be making multiple chips. We do definitely need to get the accelerator on that. I love these, how the things appear in these as well when they start crafting. This is a really nice thing. There we go. One. We got a 4K yet? Yes, we have. Excellent. And that will go into there. Oh, we haven't got any more patterns. Damn. Blank pattern. There you go. I probably need to teach it how to make patterns as well then, don't I? That can go there. Lovely. Now if I want to, of course I'm going to need a pattern to make a pattern, but we can now come in and say I'd like another 1K, and I'd like a 4K. And then if we have a look at 1K, we should have that, and a 4K, we should have that, which means I can put another 1K in there. I'm going to do 4 1Ks and the rest in 4s, I think, or maybe 4 1s, 4 6, and some 16s for bulk, possibly. I don't know yet. It's difficult to know what to do for the best sometimes. So that's all of that going. Patterns. We need to teach it how to make patterns, don't we? Which it hasn't got any glowstone here. Okay, let me transfer a whole load of stuff over, and I shall be back in a little while. All right, I'm out of fluids again, so I need to make a whole bunch of that, which will be 56. I've got the 4Ks. I want to make some 16Ks. I want to get some bulk storage in there as well. Now these should grow pretty fast in here. They don't take long at all, and it's just a stack after stack. So ultimately, once we've got these going, I'm going to be making a lot of seeds and just filling this up. I suppose the alternative will be to grow them, but it's kind of a slow process to do on demand. So bulk processing would seem to be a much more sensible technique. I have also made a few pretty. I put some pretties in, just a bit of leaves and stuff. Now, what I'm thinking is we can also get a little bit of a stair technology going on. Let's just do a little bit of that, and obviously we can. I mean, I'm just going with vanilla blocks for this, but we can get some steps, some like little seaty bits or things. Those in the side there. I'm sure I've got some pots. I have, and I'll probably got some flowers of some description as well, like maybe a dandelion, because a dandelion is a nice item to have decorating your computer room. Yeah, don't let me anywhere near a computer room, I suppose. But that's all of that. I have got some glass processing over there. I have got plans for underneath of here as well. I'm going to get a mass melting facility built. However, we also need to make those. Let's have a look. If I want 4K cells, well, first things first, we need to put those away. If I want to make some 4K cells, and I'm going to need, I believe, if I have a look at the 4K and look at the usage for that, a 16K is 3 of those. So yeah, that's doable. So if I do 3, 6, and say next, we're still missing fluix crystals. It shouldn't be, I just put them in. Hang on. Oh, they're pure, yeah, pure fuel. Okay, yeah, that's the thing. So there isn't a quick and easy way. The only way we've got to do that is mineral and redstone, which is fine. We'll get that sorted out and automated again. So, but we are getting to the point where we actually have some progress. You know, this is starting to look somewhat finished. So I think on that note we can get, once I've got those 16s, we can then start moving this lot around. I want to put this lot to go into the system anyway. I just like it to be constantly building up the cobble. I want to increase the size of this battery and actually the thing. And probably, I mean, obviously all of the metals are now in there. All of this will want to relocate. The forge, definitely relocating. I have got the tech now to fully automate the lava for the forges, so that's not a problem. These all need to be taken out as well, so you know, we can take all of that, for example, and that can just go straight back in because it'll just empty into the relevant places. But there's no point doing all of that manually. This hasn't got a place in the system yet. I'm not too worried. I don't know whether we'll have this automatically growing out and whether we'll need more than this, because it's, at the end of the day, it is not really used for much beyond some of the basics and whatever these are. No idea. And some stuff, plastic blocks. So again, I don't know what that sleek plastic, no idea. Anyway, I digress. We have got most of our storage sorted now, so until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.